What's up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video. Now this one I've been dying to do all day today. So as you guys know, our boy Phil had his coming out of the closet marathon today, and the one thing I was interested in is to see what he was gonna pull out of the closet. And I knew a lot of it's just gonna be mainly trash. I figured there were going to be probably some nasty wet stuff that he never cleaned out, mold, you name it, grime and dirt, cobwebs, roaches. Probably that's what I figured was gonna come out. So I snipped a couple things. I know he streamed it for hours and hours, and I caught most of it, but I just took snippets of his videos and I just kind of compiled it real quick, and I do have a lot to say on this nasty ass person. He is just nasty and foul. Let's get into it.
Hello everybody, it's DarkSidePhil. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill. Stupid fucking trolls, man. I just want to chill. I rock back and forth on the X and Y axis, hit me, so I could catch up on back.
So hopefully today's a good day. That's all I have to say about that. It was really expensive. The camera is hazy. There's nothing you can do about it. This is with the shades down and everything. You know, that's just how the camera looks. It's not a good camera. This is why I want to upgrade my setup. My camera looks like shit. Okay.
I love that sneak bag.
Okay, ready? Here we go. All right, everyone, welcome to a very special event. Phil here, and today it is time to see what is in my closet. If you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, I don't know where you've been for
Spoiler alert, it's just nothing but trash.
the last month when we've been talking about this daily on my streams, but let's talk. So, which literally sat in storage bins in my closet in my office for the last 8 years and have never been touched. Like, those bins they haven't been opened. The air inside is Connecticut air inside of those bins.
First of all, just because you put something in a bin doesn't make it airtight, airproof, or anything. Especially, how many years has it been since he moved from Connecticut to DC? So I'm expecting nothing but nastiness and grime and funk.
Because as you know, they're all hermetically sealed airtight, right? But anyway, there's stuff in there that I don't even know what's in there. There could be collectibles, there could be games, there could be peripherals, there could be accessories. You know, I don't know what we're gonna find in this closet today. Excuse me. Now, in addition to that, I've lived here for 8 years. And what's happened is over the last 8 years, things have accumulated in my closet, all right, that basically have built up to the point where what I want to do today is go through this closet, and what we're going to do is categorize the items in this closet 3 different categories, okay?
First of all, if you have a build-up and you know it's trash, most of it is trash. He knows it's trash. Why are you breaking anything out into 3 categories? There should be 1 category. Trash. If you have something in a closet that you've had for 8 years and you haven't used it, it's trash. It's trash. It's obsolete. It's trash. It probably smells. It probably stinks. It probably has some funk or mold or something growing on it. So why would you expose yourself to that? Just chuck it out in the trash. And someone like you, Phil, who has medical conditions and medical issues, you have allergies and your nasty snort and phlegm, you know, that's probably why you have these conditions, or they're worsened because you're sitting in a room full of, sitting in a room with a closet full of just nastiness.
Category number 1, something that can actively be used on my streams and in my content. Maybe it's something that I could put behind me for the camera to catch as a decoration.
More trash.
Maybe it's an old game that somehow I can actually use and play. or stream or do something with, okay? So we're going to be on the lookout for that stuff. Option number 2, things that essentially have some value that either I can personally trade in myself to get value out of them at like a GameStop or a Best Buy or another store. I'm sure you guys know better than me what stores take trade-in on certain things these days.
It's 8 years old plus. It's more than 8 years old. It's just been sitting in storage for 8 years. None of that has any value. Nobody wants your nasty, funky ass trash. Okay, what you have now is a hoard. You have become simply a hoarder, Phil.
Days, okay? Or, as was suggested by Kevin earlier, maybe there's some stuff there that wouldn't necessarily be able to be like traded in, but maybe I could like just donate it to say Goodwill or whatever. So we'll see. All right, we're gonna.
You notice he didn't commit to that. He ain't donating shit because you know our boy Phil does no charity whatsoever. If he can't keep it or make money off of it, nobody can, and he'll just throw it in the trash or just keep it.
See, now the third option would basically be junk, stuff that it's crap, empty boxes, broken peripherals, decorations that have been used. I'm never gonna use them again. You know. That's the best I can really do. Keep in mind this is a wired webcam. It won't reach over there. You're not gonna be able to see what that stuff, you know what I mean? But that's basically, I mean, you can't see much, all right? Over the course of the day, I'm taking all of it out, so you'll be able to see it better, okay? But it's a big-ass closet. It's huge. It's a walk-in closet. It goes both directions. There's a lot of space in there, okay? Okay. Woohoo. Very exciting. All right, so. Someone just said, is that a Christmas tree? Oh, we're going to get to it. Don't worry. We're going to get to all this stuff. Relax. Other people want to jump the gun and get ahead of themselves. This is a backpack. This is the same backpack that I used to take around with me whenever I went on any kind of a trip for any reason. Whether it was going to a Street Fighter tournament, whether it was going to a gaming convention, a hybrid of the two, whether it was just travel, all right, whatever it may have been, this is the backpack that I took with me. It's a Swiss Army backpack. I recommend them. They're very, very durable, and I've owned 2 different ones over the years. They have ridiculous amounts of compartments in them, and if you're someone who travels with a lot of technology like me, they have special compartments for all of your technology. Like there's a whole thing for a laptop and all its accessories and things like that.
Okay, first problem I see here is that is a canvas bag. It's made of material. Materials degrade after a while. They pick up funk, they pick up smells, and God knows what's in there, what crawled in there and died. God knows what junk he has in there that he's never taken out. And all that, I mean, essentially, he should just, unless there's cash in there, he should take that bag and just throw it in the trash. That bag's no good. I'm pretty sure he's going to pull something out that's disgusting. Let's get into it.
Okay. So what I need to do, I'm going to go through here and see what's in it. I have no idea what's even in the backpack. Because there's stuff in it. Listen, there's metal shit in here. I don't even know what's in it. I want to see what's in this backpack. And is it stuff I want to save or throw out vlogs of me traveling and stuff? You've probably seen it. This was the backpack I took to E3 2012, the one I went to John Rambo with. So 10 years ago, this backpack went with me.
10 years ago, now I know why he kept it, and not why he kept it. He kept it as a souvenir because it reminds of his first true love, his only love, John Rambo.
California and E3. There you go. Oh God, it's like gross. It is filthy. You know what I need to do? I need to get paper towels and cleaner for this stream.
No, you don't. You are nasty. What you need to do is you need to just dump it in the trash. What are you going to do with a 10 to 12-year-old mouse? It's probably not functional. It probably had batteries in it. I know it's wired, but I know sometimes you can have battery in them. God knows if it's leaking anything. And he's talking about nasty, sticky stuff.
It's a wired razor mouse. It is disgustingly dirty. I need to clean this. The Razer Imperator model. I wonder if it works. Hold on. I'm going to grab some paper towels and cleaner to wipe stuff off because there may be some things I want to keep. Disgusting. There's a Battlefield 3 edition of that mouse that sells for $90 and a standard edition for $180 on Amazon. The Razer Imperator. Right. Yeah, it's worth like $1. It's a piece of junk.
No, it's worth nothing. It's worth nothing. It's worth zero. You need to throw that away. You're so disgusting.
Possibly use in the future for something, right? Okay. Okay, we're literally like a few minutes in, and we have someone whining and complaining in the chat that it's boring. If it's so boring, here's what you could do. You could watch it with no stream chat because I just banned you.
Oh, how mature. Yeah, you are boring. You took literally, I think I condensed this little thing, this one bag. It took them almost 10 minutes to get through. And it's shorter because I condensed it.
Okay, let's continue. Fucking asshole. I mean, many years ago, they didn't have on-demand video services in hotels. Today they do. Today if you go to any hotel, usually that hotel has a Netflix installed on the TV, maybe Hulu, and if you have those accounts, all you got to do is log in with your credentials and you can watch all the on-demand stuff that you could watch from home on your hotel TV. They didn't used to have that back in the day.
He's literally pig-splaining Netflix and on-demand. He's literally explaining it. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so what I have here, a portable Blu-ray player that plugs into your PC. And that's what that USB cable was for. Okay, so this is probably anywhere between 8 to 12 years old. I likely bought this while on a trip because I remember I used to have another one and it broke during the trip and I got pissed and I went to the local Best Buy and bought it and then used this one on the trip. So yeah, you would basically take this with you, you plug it into your laptop. As long as you have the software to play Blu-rays, you put your Blu-ray in here and you can watch Blu-ray movies on your laptop while you're at a hotel. Or if the
By the way, my boy Shinko did an awesome recap of all the stuff that DSP displayed, and he put in some general numbers, I guess what they cost, and the money this guy spent, it was just ridiculous, and he just pissed away his money. That's all he did, and that's what he still does. It's shocking. So if you guys get a chance, go to Shinko Floor's channel and check it out.
Oh God. Ugh. So we were talking about rubberized plastic and what happens to it over time. Take a look at what happened to the earbuds. It's completely oxidized. It's covered in disintegrated rubber and mold. It's completely disgusting. It's nasty.
Okay, it's disintegrated plastic, which plastic is made up of oil and other things, and it's gonna deteriorate after a while. But you said it has mold. Okay, now mold is growth. That's bacteria, that's growth. It's usually due to dampness. So that's acute, Phil. I'm not sure if you suffer from hoarder disease, but that's a cue to tell you that you should take that entire bag, put it in a trash bag, and get it out of your house as soon as possible. Because if that's growing mold, I'm pretty sure there's more mold pockets in that bag, and you're just breathing that stuff in. You need to just throw it out in the trash bin. There's no saving any of it. All that crap is just crap. It's all obsolete anyway. Throw it away.
Is shit. There's no chance I'm cleaning that. That is going right in the trash. Yuck. So it stands to reason. Why you gotta ask the question, okay? Why? And by the way, I used to take those on trips and many plane rides. I use these headphones, okay? Why on earth do they make things out of this rubberized plastic, well knowing that it doesn't last, knowing that over the years it will disintegrate and fall apart, even if it's in storage? It's been sitting in my closet for years and years. I never touched it, and they disintegrated and fell apart. Why the fuck? Why do they make them from that? Okay.
It's simple. They make it from that because it's cheap. It's cheap to make. Plastic is very cheap. Rubber is very cheap to make. And yeah, if they wanted to build something that lasted forever longer, that means that the cost of that item would probably be 10 times more. So what they do is, a manufacturer, as a developer, what they say is okay, what's the life cycle? What's the lifespan of a pair of headphones? You know, you may keep them for 2 years until you either upgrade or better technology comes out and you get something better. So they're not counting on you, Phil. They're not counting on, the typical person would use it for a year or two and then just discard it or whatever. But not you, Phil. You've held on to it for over 10 years. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why they make it out of those materials. It's just to keep the cost down, and they know that the life cycle for it is short because, you know, every 2 or 3 years something better comes out. So that's the reason.
Hey, you know what? Here's your answer. Because they don't want it to last, so you'll buy something new. It's all consumerism bullshit. They purposely make them so they fucking disintegrate, so you have to go get new shit after.
Not true. You can go and buy yourself a pair of classic Bose headset that'll run you $200-300, and they'll last you a long time. I have a noise canceling Bose headset that I bought years ago. They're probably close to 10 years old, that I bought for airplane travel because my ears would pop really bad, and I use them for that, and they're in perfect condition because I keep them in the case. Every so often I wipe them down and I use them, and if it gets to a point where I don't need to use them, I'll chuck them. But I paid a lot of money for them. That's how it works, man. It's not consumerism. It's not, you know, people trying to yank you, you know, yank your money out of your hands. You know, essentially, typically, you get what you pay for.
A few years. Okay. Okay. And I also have very dusty. Oh God, there's dust going everywhere. Oh, it's sticky. Oh, why is it sticky? The bottom is sticky. Ugh. Ugh. Why is it sticky? What the hell?
Okay, that tells me that there's mold growing in his closet. Typically, when stuff like that is in storage and it's sticky and it has like a film, unless you spilled something, which it doesn't sound like Phil did, it's probably mold. It's probably mold spores that are in the air. When dust particles fly around, they get attached to the mold, gets attached to the dust particle, and then it lands on surfaces like your book. Those books were probably sitting on the floor collecting dust for 10 years. So what you just wiped off is essentially mold particles. So not only did you just dust it all like an idiot, it's all over the floor now and all over yourself. And then tomorrow when you're snorting and coughing up phlegm, you're gonna wonder why, you know, you're snorting so much.
Why is that book sticky, dude? Ew.
That should have been your cue right there, just to say, you know what, I'm not doing this. I'm grabbing all this shit and just throwing it in the trash.
Come on. That's gross. We're going to see what's in here with them. So here's the story. In 2013, after having made videos on the internet for about 5 years with the camera, I decided on a whim, with all my fans yelling at me every day saying that my stuff didn't look good anymore, I'm a dinosaur, I should adapt to new trends and features, I should go direct capture, I decided to just go buy direct capture stuff, which I did. I ran to the store one day, bought a bunch of shit from Best Buy. All right. But then I quickly realized, oh shit, if you're going to do direct capture, you need to have headphones on because it creates echo. If you have the sound playing through your speakers, you actually have to wear headphones. So I went out and I bought not one. By the way, this is back when I was making ridiculous amounts of money on YouTube. Ad revenue was sky high. So I was able to just throw money at the wall essentially. And if so, it's coming off, the crown's coming off my head. Look, the crown is coming off my head on its own. I'm not doing it. The crown is releasing itself from my head. I told you my head's too big. So anyway, I had so much money back then based on the ad revenue I was making on my videos on YouTube, I could just spend a ton of money on shit. So I was like, I don't know what the best headphone is. I'm just gonna buy them all. So I bought Turtle Beach. I bought, man, I can't even remember what that other, oh, Triton headphones. And I bought Astros. I bought all three brands, all right? Comparing all three, I would say Turtle Beach had the best bass. Triton had the best surround sound. Astro actually sounded the worst out of all three because it didn't even have great noise cancellation, but Astro basically lasted a long time. These headphones, right here, lasted from 2013 until what was it, 2017, 2018. I used this crown's coming right off my head, as you can see. I used these for a very long time, and I only finally retired them because if I remember correctly, they were starting to break and have issues. So then I basically tossed them in there and left them in there for some reason. They're not good anymore. Like they're.
Why would you toss something in a storage closet that's not working? That is hoarder behavior, Phil. That is typical hoarder behavior. Dude, you're disgusting, man. Those headphones should have been trashed. That whole bag should have been trashed. I'm gonna say 90% of the stuff in that closet should have been just trashed. And what you should have did was, after you trashed everything, you should have yanked out either the carpet or whatever the hell you have in that closet, and maybe repaint the walls and maybe spray some bleach all over that place. Because I'm guarantee you there's probably mold spores all over your closet. And if there's mold spores all over your closet, there's probably mold spores inside of that room of yours. So you're breathing in all that in. You're breathing in all that in, and then you wonder why you have snorting and phlegm issues. Maybe you have mold in your lungs, which is a problem that could occur. So anyway, bottom line, the man is disgusting. The man lives. I can't imagine how the rest of his house looks. It's probably just as terrible. He probably has mold spores all over the place and refuses to do anything about it because, you know, unless it's something broken, you know, falling off the wall, whatever, he doesn't concern himself with it. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.